Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit that bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, and the Patreon. We working. Now I'm back with my original segment, Ego Weight Watchers, aka EW, where I give you guys a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, progress pictures, especially when they have a fight coming up. Now, just after Mayweather-McGregor, September 16th, it goes down in Las Vegas, also at the T-Mobile Arena, and that's, guys, the guy with most of the belts at middleweight, Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo. Fight we all been pushing for as boxing fans. It's a great fight, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, I had to make this follow-up video, and this is, I love my job, man. This job is funny because it's so, like, when you're in the public eye and you're like a personality in boxing or whatever your niche is, then you also become a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a voice. When you're a voice in your industry, and people want to play pin the tail on the donkey. Now, I did videos right when the training camp was just starting. They did like a promo shoot with Golovkin and Canelo that they just released, and it's like an old, like 1950s gangster looking. I'm the boss, see? Yeah. That reminds me of that movie from Home Alone. He's like, I'm giving you to the count of 10 to get you filthy, rotten, yellow, no good keister off my property. 1, 2, keep the change, you filthy animal. Y'all don't know about Home Alone, all-time classic. But back to the subject at hand. I did a video about it, and the promo shoots that I'd seen with Golovkin, which to his credit, he hadn't started training camp for Canelo. He looks softer. He looks softer than I can recall him looking. Made videos about it. People say, oh, you hate Golovkin, but we're not here to discuss the haters and stuff like that. I'm just merely telling you what I see. Now, it's so funny, and that's why I love my job, because it always comes around. Golovkin is a little bit, maybe 30 days out, roughly 30 days. What's today's date? The fight is on the 16th. Okay, so it's 29 days out at the time of this video. He posted the other day, so we'll just say 30 days. About 30 days out, he posted a video, and I haven't heard anything about the WBC 30-day weigh-in, so I'm not sure if they've done that. But he posted a picture, and it's him with Murat, the cruiserweight, and I guess they're sparring. I know they train in the same Big Bear gym, and Golovkin's body has caused some concern. Some people are like, man, you're this close to the fight, and you don't look as dialed in as I guess they expected him to be. And I'll put some comments on the screen, but some people are saying he's too big, he's fat, things like that. Now, shout out to my dude Kilo. He's out there training in Big Bear, and I believe he sparred with Gennady Golovkin. So I'm sure it's a great experience out there in Big Bear. Make sure you guys check out Kilo Madera. But I'm sure he's hitting hard, and he's probably the same Golovkin. But to me, it is, I can understand the cause of concern when he doesn't look like he's in the best shape of his life for this particular fight. Now, someone on Twitter, on Instagram, they said, oh, you're just making videos, Ego Weight Watchers, about Canelo. Canelo is probably more active, so I have to go off of what I've seen and what is out there and what's available. Canelo and his team, they do a little bit more to give exposure to their fighter, you know what I mean, than what I've seen with Golovkin. But either way, I'll put the link in the description. You guys check the picture and peruse through the comments and let me know what you think. But there's a ton of people saying, why does he look like this, and this is not good, and things like that. So I want to know what you guys think. To me, again, I'm sure he's hitting hard still, and come fight night, he still has time. Come fight night, I think he's gonna show up and provide a good fight. But based on the pictures, I will say I am disappointed in the fact that I think in the past I've seen him in better shape. at this point. Like 30 days, when he's doing the 30-day weigh-ins on the scale, he looks like he's been in better shape. And the other thing that's very concerning to me regarding this fight is the fact that Golovkin and Abel Sanchez were adamantly and vehemently calling out Canelo hardcore in 2016. Hardcore, like, oh man, no, he's a clown, and he give me my belt, and he was doing all this, right? And then you get the fight, and then ever since the fight was announced, right after the Canelo Chavez Jr., I'm not even gonna call it a fight, I'm gonna call it a massacre, right? I feel like Team Golovkin in general hasn't really been as vocal as they were in 2016 when they didn't think they were getting the fight and couldn't get the fight. So to me, that is a little bit weird, because they were like, when they wanted to fight in 2016 and it looked like Canelo, for whatever reason, wasn't trying to fight him, was scared, whatever you guys want to say. I don't like to call fighters scared, but whatever. I don't know why he didn't want to fight him, but it didn't look like the fight was going to happen. And then you've seen an amped up Team Triple G. And then now the fight is signed. You haven't really seen much, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope Golovkin is taking the fight as serious as he's taking his other fights, because he's giving us some good fights. Competition, a little bit questionable, but I mean, he's been dispatching of guys, minus Daniel Jacobs. Shout out to my dude Jacobs. So let me know what you guys think. I'm just curious as to Golovkin's shape. He doesn't appear 30 days out to be in the best shape that I can recall seeing him in 30 days out. Now, again, this is not an indication of what's going to happen fight night, and you do have to consider, see how fair I call it? You do have to consider Canelo, no matter what shape Golovkin is, Canelo's still the guy who's realistically moving up. And you could say, oh, but he fought Chavez Jr. at 164.5, but just like I said, that really wasn't a fight. That was a massacre. And you had one guy who was in there working, and the other guy who was just kind of seemed hesitant to pull any types of triggers. So I can't really gauge what Canelo could do based on that, but we're going to find out shortly, September 16th. We're going to see what type of shape Golovkin is in when he fights Canelo, who has fast hands. To me, if Team Canelo watched this video or have seen pictures of Golovkin, part of my game plan would definitely, yes, definitely, like what did Rain Man say? Yes, definitely be to exploit the body, work the body like no other. Because the thing with a power puncher like Golovkin is, one, he has a good jab, so sometimes getting in close is hard. Two, he has power and he's very strong. So a lot of guys, because they maybe don't trust in their speed or don't have the speed, they're going to be hesitant to try to exchange to the body, you know what I mean? Because it is a risk when you're going to someone's body. So you have to be seasoned. You have to be a good body shot artist or a body puncher. Canelo is that. He is that. He's an excellent body puncher and combination puncher in general. His punch variation is very good. So to me, if I'm Canelo, if I'm Reynoso, Chepo, and Eddie, and Team Canelo, I would be looking to go to them guts on Golovkin, because he doesn't, again, that's just my opinion, he doesn't look to be in the best shape that I can recall him 30 days out. That's just me personally, and I've covered the sport for years, and that's what it is. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily, unless he had a bad camp or not taking it serious or something, doesn't necessarily indicate what he's going to do in fight. And I'm just telling you what I see as of right now. But if he is sparring with Murat Gusev, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the cruiserweight, then that is pretty impressive, because that dude looks pretty big next to him. So if he can hold his own with the fucking cruiserweight, then Canelo might have some issues. But all this is going to come to light, and we're going to see who does what. Let me know who you're picking, Canelo versus Golovkin. Again, my only concern is this, and I can't say, and I'm not accusing Golovkin of not training hard, because I'm not in his camp to let you know what, you know what I mean, what he's doing or what he's not doing. I'm just going off of what I see in pictures and things like that. So be clear on that. But again, my biggest issue, my biggest concern is that 2016, when you couldn't get the fight, it was a lot of like rah-rah. And even Abel Sanchez, he was like, oh yeah, we'll definitely knock Canelo out. He can't, Golovkin's too strong. Like, you know what I mean? He was talking very matter-of-factly, very. And then when the fight gets signed, it's like scaled back a lot. So that, you know what I mean, to me that raises my eyebrow. But September 16th is Judgment Day, so we're gonna find out who's what and who did what on that date. This is just the latest Ego Weight Watchers, aka EEL. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.